This is going to be a brief demonstration of how to utilize the diet analysis program. Once you're on your home screen for the course, I need you to open the diet analysis directions folder. Here you'll find directions on how to complete the project, the diet analysis software link, which you'll use to create the project, the diet analysis summary template, which you will fill in. It's 10 questions. And then your submission will be the last link. So to begin your project, thoroughly read the directions at first, then click into the diet analysis software. Once you open the diet analysis software page, you're going to see 5 tabs at the top. You're going to create a new profile. In doing so, you're going to enter your name, birth date, and some general questions they ask about your height, weight, and activity level. You could select an avatar if you choose. Once you create your profile, the next step is to use the diet tab at the top and then the activity tab. The diet tab, you are going to enter all the food you eat for a minimum of 5 days. What you're going to be doing with this diet tab is you're going to be entering food that you eat. Let's say you ate oatmeal this morning. You're going to type in what food you ate and select the best fit or the best match of that food that you've eaten. Make sure to select if it was breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack, and then add that to your diet. Once you add it to your diet, you're going to see that it appears on the right side of your page. Now, I've already put in multiple foods here on this particular day as demonstrations. But after it goes to this right side of the page, you want to make sure that it's the correct serving size. And for some reason, it went over as 11 cups. But you certainly need to, change that to the appropriate serving size. And here I've changed it to 1 cup. Okay. I'm going to go to a day where I don't have as much added so you could see it better. So let's say we're doing day 6. In addition to an omelet and hash browns, let's say I had a piece of toast. You're going to, again, make the best fit. We'll say it is just plain toast. You can add it. There we go, white bread toasted, and I'm going to add that to my breakfast. Now, if I've had 2 slices, I can update that. If you create a food that, let's say, is a soup, you could add individual ingredients. Let's say you made chicken soup. You could add chicken as 1 ingredient. You could add broth as 1 ingredient. You could add carrots as 1 ingredient, and then just add the actual foods within that meal. You can also create a new food. If you are searching for food and you can't find it, you could create a new food. They do have fast food if you happen to eat that. Here they have hamburger from McDonald's or from Burger King. We could say that we had that. We'll change that and we had it for dinner and add it to the list. And here you'll say the hamburger. Let's say you ate 3 hamburgers. And you'll see the calories changing as we add the foods. So it is pretty self-explanatory, but if you have any questions, you can email me. You're going to enter all the food you eat for 5 days at a minimum. You could do more. After you enter all the food you eat for 5 days, you're going to enter the activities that you do. And this could be sports or working out or chores. Let's say you went for a walk. Can add that to your activity tracker, and you want to make sure you're adding the correct time. So we didn't do 30 hours. Let's say we went for an hour walk, and it will be updated here. You can enter gardening or yard work. You can enter sports. You can enter weightlifting. And add that, just make sure it's the appropriate amount of minutes. Let's say we did 10 minutes of that. You're going to enter it for all 5 days minimum. After you've entered all the food you ate for 5 days and all the activity you've done for 5 days, you're going to go to this reports section. You're going to read the reports and then fill out your diet analysis template based off of these reports. Now, it looks like there's a lot of reports here. The primary one that you're going to use is this combined report, and that's the actual report I want you to download and submit with your template. So you're going to open up this combined report, and the first page is the actual intake versus recommended intake. And what you will see, we'll see the nutrient on the left, or the category on the left where it says calories. The actual amount of food you ate is next, 2,900 calories. And then the recommended amount that you're supposed to be eating based on your profile will be the next column, 2686. And the percentage of what you ate based off of your actual will be the final column. So you want to scroll through here and check every single nutrient, every single column. You're going to see calories, all the macronutrients, carbs, protein, and fat. You will also see every single vitamin and mineral. You will see fiber, you will see sodium. And we're going to scan through here and see, like for vitamin, let's say vitamin A, actually consumes 647, but it was recommended to consume 700 micrograms. It's only 92%. So in this case, you ate slightly under. So you'd want to increase that a little bit with some foods that have vitamin A. It's okay to be over percentage for vitamins. That would be fine. The only one I don't like to necessarily see over is sodium. It's recommended that no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. This particular person, if they ate all the food we entered, was 5,350 milligrams of sodium. So that's way too high. We should be no more than 2,300 per day. But for the rest of the vitamins and minerals, it is okay to go slightly over. What we don't want to see is being under, because that would indicate a nutrient deficiency. In this case, it looks like magnesium was slightly under 80% of what was recommended. So you potentially, if this was yours, you'd want to eat a little bit more magnesium food as well. So you're going to read all the reports. There's a lot of details in here. Browse through them. This is every single food and the nutrients in them, in case you do see it's off a little. You might be asking yourself, like, where did that sodium come from? You can scroll through and find that. Towards the bottom, these are important. The My Plate, how many servings in each of the food groups did you get? And this individual is really low on fruits and vegetables. Note that increasing your fruit and vegetables will actually only slightly increase your calories, but will dramatically increase your vitamins and minerals as well as fiber. Energy expenditure, compared to what the person ate, how many calories did they expend? And in this case, they were eating about 2,900 calories per day, and they were expending 3,900 calories per day. So we could expect that this person would potentially lose weight because they're eating less than they're expending. The next information on the report that you want to look over is your percentage breakdown of the macronutrients. And this person is eating 43% carbs, 34% fat, 20% protein. And if we reflect back on what we learned in the macronutrient lessons, we want about 60% of our diet carbs, 20% protein, 20% fat. So you can see where they're off in this. They want to slightly decrease the fat and then slightly increase the carbs. And again, if they're eating more fruits and vegetables, those are all carbohydrates. That will increase this percentage while also decreasing the fat percentage if we can cut out some fat from the diet. You could browse through all of these reports, and then after you read through the report, you're going to have to fill out the diet analysis template. So I'm going to go back to this template. In the course, we're going to open the diet analysis summary template, and it'll be a 2-page, actually it's 1 page of questions. You're going to answer each of these questions, and when you're done answering the questions, it will be about 2 to 3 pages. So you're going to download this to your computer and answer the questions based on the actual versus recommended for the most part, as well as the food group. What was your average intake over 5 days compared to your recommended intake for 5 days? Comment on the breakdown of your macronutrients in terms of your percentages. And then you're going to comment on fiber, sodium, all of your vitamins and minerals. Now, you don't have to comment on each individual one, but if you do want to change any, I would suggest you add that to this. For instance, if for number 5 here, you can say I'm at 100% or more of all my vitamins and minerals except for magnesium, which I need to increase, or vitamin A, which I need to increase. And I'm going to increase my magnesium by eating these specific foods, and then list them. I'm going to increase my vitamin A by eating these specific foods, and then list them. Also, if you were over on sodium, this is your chance to say, well, I need to decrease my sodium, and this is how I'm going to do it, by eliminating some of these foods that you find are in your diet that are high sodium. Comment on your water intake, your 5 food groups. Again, did you reach each of the goals for your 5 food groups, or are you way over or way under on any? And then comment on how many calories you're burning with your activities compared to what you're eating. 9 and 10, your educated opinion on what you can or will change, and your overall impression of the diet. Once you download this, enter all your answers and save it. What you'll be doing then is you're going to click submit your diet analysis here. You're going to, as a student, you're going to click on to a button, and you're going to upload both your diet analysis template that you filled out and saved and the combined report. I'm not able to do that because I'm in the instructor view, but you'll be able to see when you open this up an area where you could submit and attach the documents. Submit the combined report as a PDF and the template as a Word document. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or message me in Blackboard.